What if a mischievous monkey, born from a magical stone, held the fate of a kingdom in his hands? Sun Wukong's journey begins on the mystical Flowers and Fruit Mountain, where he discovers his extraordinary abilities. As he grows in power, he becomes a leader, a king, and a rebel. But what drives this playful trickster to challenge the heavens themselves? Will his quest for immortality protect his kingdom or lead to his undoing? In a world where nature thrived in harmony, there existed a magical stone bathed in sunlight atop the Flowers and Fruit Mountain. This stone, shaped by the forces of heaven and earth, was about to bring forth an extraordinary being, Sun Wukong. Emerging with star-like eyes and an agile figure, he stepped into the world, unaware of the greatness within him. His journey of discovery began with awe and curiosity as he explored the lush mountain, alive with wonders, challenges, and opportunities. At first, Wukong lived like a newborn, yet his supernatural agility set him apart. He fed on wild fruits and drank from clear springs, learning to leap from tree to tree, understanding the quiet language of nature. Every day, the mountain revealed its secrets, from the small creatures hiding under the leaves to the towering peaks touching the clouds. Wukong's bond with nature deepened, a connection that would shape his future wisdom and abilities. One day, Wukong's antics attracted the attention of a group of monkeys who cautiously approached, expecting danger, but instead finding a being who shared their form yet carried an otherworldly aura. Wukong, surprised at first, soon felt a kinship with them. Playful gestures led to friendship, and in no time, Wukong became part of their community. He adapted quickly, learning their language, sharing stories, and guiding games. His wit, charm, and ability to solve problems endeared him to the monkeys, who began to look up to him not just as a peer, but as a leader. During his explorations, Wukong discovered a hidden passage behind a waterfall, leading to a sanctuary perfect for the monkeys to thrive. He shared his discovery, and the monkeys, overjoyed by the beauty and safety of the new home, crowned him their king. The celebration was filled with fruit, dancing, and laughter. As their leader, Wukong ruled with wisdom, establishing a peaceful and prosperous kingdom where every monkey had a role, fostering cooperation and harmony among his subjects. However, as time passed, Wukong began to question the nature of life itself. He realized that even in this paradise, death was inevitable. This thought weighed heavily on his heart, leading him to embark on a new quest, to find immortality, not just for himself, but for his beloved subjects. Driven by this desire, Wukong set off on a journey beyond the mountain, exploring mystical lands, meeting wise sages, and learning ancient secrets. In his travels, Wukong met spiritual cultivators who taught him meditation, alchemy, and the principles of balance and harmony. He eventually came across a Taoist master, Subhuti, who initially refused to accept him as a disciple, sensing Wukong's untamed spirit. Undeterred, Wukong proved his dedication through patience and humility. Eventually, Subhuti recognized his potential and agreed to teach him the ways of immortality. Under his master's guidance, Wukong mastered the 72 transformations, which allowed him to take any form, from animals to natural elements. He also learned to ride the golden cloud, enabling him to travel great distances instantly. Most importantly, Wukong achieved immortality, transcending the limits of the mortal realm. With his newfound powers, he returned to his kingdom on Flowers and Fruit Mountain, greeted with joy and admiration by the monkeys who had long awaited their king's return. As an immortal ruler, Wukong used his wisdom to improve the lives of his subjects. He introduced advanced cultivation techniques, taught them how to defend their home, and promoted spiritual growth. His kingdom flourished under his guidance, a sanctuary of peace and prosperity. But Wukong's ambitions grew, and he knew that to protect his kingdom and assert his authority, he needed a weapon as powerful as he was. Wukong embarked on a perilous journey to the Dragon King's underwater palace in search of the legendary Rui Jingubang, a magical staff of immense strength. Despite the Dragon King's reluctance and the challenges posed by his minions, Wukong proved his worth. The magical staff recognized him as its rightful master, shrinking to the size of a needle to be carried effortlessly behind his ear. With this powerful weapon in hand, Wukong's fame spread not just across the earth, but into the heavens as well. The gods began to see Wukong as a dangerous threat to the established order. His growing influence both in the earthly realm and among the heavenly gods created unease in the celestial courts. Under the leadership of the Jade Emperor, the gods sought to control Wukong and offered him an honorary position in heaven. However, this was a mere trick. The position granted to Wukong was Protector of the Horses, a meaningless title. Upon realizing this, Wukong felt insulted and rebelled, declaring himself great sage, equal to heaven. His defiance sent shockwaves through the heavens, and the Jade Emperor summoned a celestial army to capture him. The battle between the Monkey King and Heaven's forces was breathtaking. Wielding the Jingubang, Wukong fought with unmatched ferocity, astonishing the gods. None of the heavenly warriors, not even the most powerful, could subdue him. Unable to defeat Wukong by force, the heavenly gods sought Buddha's assistance. In the midst of battle, Wukong was tricked by Buddha, who transformed a pillar into a gigantic mountain. When Wukong touched it, the mountain collapsed onto him, trapping him beneath its weight. Buddha revealed that the mountain was his transfigured hand, and that Wukong was now sealed under the five-element mountain, a spiritual prison that neutralized his powers. Realizing the futility of his resistance, Sun Wukong surrendered. Under the weight of the mountain, he was forced to reflect on the arrogance that had led him to this point. As years passed, Wukong remained imprisoned while his legend grew across the world. Tales of his fearlessness and defiance of the heavens spread, inspiring many to find courage in challenging times. Meanwhile, on Flower and Fruit Mountain, the monkeys who had once followed Wukong longed for their king's return. They told stories of his adventures and held on to hope. Though his legacy was marked by rebellion, Wukong became a symbol of resilience and defiance against authority. However, this was not the end of Sun Wukong's story. Years later, he was offered a chance at redemption. He would be freed, but on the condition that he serve the monk Tang Sanzang on a sacred mission. This epic adventure would become known as Journey to the West, and Wukong's tale would take a new and legendary turn. If you're enjoying the content and want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Your support really motivates me to keep creating and sharing more videos with you. Thanks for watching.